Hello, Sagittarius. Thank you guys for tuning in. So this is going to be your October love spread. So let's hop right into this. Now, I am going to be doing this a little bit differently. I'm doing just a general, kind of like a general energy 5-card spread first, and then I'm going to do singles and couples instead of doing the whole general read. I figure you should know if you're in a relationship or not, okay? So let's get into this. And as a reminder, guys, I am going to be in New York October 26th and 27th doing 1-hour meet and greets. So with your ticket, you do get a 1-hour slot with me. I'll read your cards. You can bring up to 2 people. I'll read their cards as well. But everything is in the description below for that, okay? What is going on for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of October in love? Let's get 5 cards here. Okay, guys. So again, this is just going to be your overall general energy. If you guys do want to timestamp these, I'd be forever grateful. Okay. Okay. So the energy that you guys have is the Two of Cups in the reverse. Okay. So for some of you, you may be dealing with heavy arguing or just fallouts. Okay. And this could be a situation that you feel you may have no control over, at this point. Okay. So it may, obviously it's going to be, it's going to have to do with somebody in your past. But it shows that it could be a good thing for you if you let this person go. Okay, and the cards kind of have the same story. So it shows, the first card here is Temperance. This is balance, finding balance within yourself, finding balance within the situation. But some of you could have been dealing with a water sign, or just somebody here, in this love situation, which is being promiscuous, charming, but unreliable. All right, and somebody got rejected here. Either you left this person out in the cold, or they're leaving you out in the cold. But for a lot of you, since we do have the Page of Wands in the reverse, this would be you communicating, and in the reverse, you're not. So it could be you guys that are cutting these things off in order to stabilize yourself or possibly build a foundation with someone else, okay? And I wouldn't be surprised because literally every single sign that I've done so far, you guys are, I think, the 5th or 6th. Everyone's leaving people behind for new lovers. All right, so let's see what the hell is in the air for October. Let's do singles first. What is going on for Sagittarius singles? What is happening for Sagittarius singles? Okay. All right, so let's see what's going on here. So the energy that you guys have is the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. So with this, there could have been a sense of rejection that you felt, or maybe you were just in a bad financial situation, but things are turning around here, okay? Let me just try to keep this to love as much as possible and not mention finances. But yeah, this is somebody who has rejected someone, or maybe they were rejected, but they're getting out of that, and you're being patient about something that you're trying to manifest, possibly with a water sign. Now, the cards are saying it may possibly be bad judgment to go after this water sign, but let's see what's going on, okay? So the first card we have here is for the past. We have the Devil card. All right, so with the Devil card, some of you could have been dealing with the Capricorn, or it could have just simply been a toxic situation here. We have the 6 of Swords, where you moved away from this toxic situation. Okay, and with the 2 of Cups, either this could have been someone that you were really closely attached to, or you could have left this person behind in order to go towards somebody that you felt attached to. Okay, but with the Ace of Swords, someone is getting cut out here. Whatever was negative for you is getting cut out, and again, it might be going towards a water sign. Now, the next card you guys have here is the 10 of Swords. So whether it's on your part or on someone else's part, there's a sense of betrayal here. Somebody being very hurt and devastated. All right, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So maybe some of you were dealing with an earth sign who is devastated, heartbroken. Okay, and you could have broken their heart in order to go towards something that you knew was going to make you happy. Because it's like at this point you're realizing that there's a different path that you want to take, but you may have broken someone's heart in order to get on that path, okay? The next card here is the Star card in the reverse. So with the Star card, you know, you're losing faith in something. You're just not seeing it the way you had seen it, you know, in the beginning. And it's showing that there's something new here that's being manifested. So something's being dropped and walked away from. Something else is coming. With the Fool card in the reverse, I feel that, again, you guys are cutting out something that could have been detrimental for you in the long term. When the Fool card in the reverse pops up, it's warning you against going down a path that may not be good for you. So when we go down that path, regardless of the warning of the Fool card in the reverse, you know, usually we get ourselves into shit, okay? So let's see what's going on. And anything I'm saying, guys, here, the energies could be exchanged. So it could be the other person doing this. So, okay, I'm just going to do it in the way I think it's playing out, but it could be either way, okay? It could be completely vice versa. Now, the first card for your present moment is the Page of Swords in the reverse. So with the Page of Swords in the reverse, you know, this is an air energy, but this is also somebody who's very petty, who's very confrontational, who says a lot of crazy shit, okay? And there's an imbalance around this, okay? But you're avoiding conflict at all costs. So I do feel that it's you guys moving away from something. Someone feels very betrayed and is very angry with you, but you're trying to move forward, and you're so focused on what's in front of you that you're not listening to what's behind you. But I see someone being very, very hurt. Now, again, it could be you guys that are really hurt, but I see it as somebody else. I see someone as devastated over the fact that you left them. Okay? The next card you have is the Page of Wands. So this is you guys. You know, you could be in limbo, maybe going slowly about this, but there could be messages of passion that you're giving to someone else here. Okay? Something that you feel is a victory, something that you feel is very, very good. Third party situation here. Okay, so you could be holding on to these two people. With the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, you know, I feel that shit is going to hit the fan. Whether it's them who has 3 people or 2 other people, or you who has, you know, 2 people that you're dealing with. With the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, this is something that is most likely going to be argued about. Okay? Now, the next card here is the King of Cups. So for a lot of you, yeah, it's leaving behind possibly an earth energy or even a air energy going towards a water energy. Okay? Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles, you know, because it is a third-party situation. Again, you could be dealing with this water sign and this earth sign. Or this could just be you communicating and trying to build with someone that you see as a good option for you. All right? But there's going to be someone that you need to move away from in order to make this happen. Okay? We have a fire energy here as well. So this is you guys feeling very passionate about what you're going towards. And you know that there's something that you have to move away from. Okay? Yeah, it's showing that for some of you, there could be an earth sign that's really upset over this. All right? Now, in the future, we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, which is a loss, a heavy loss that's felt. Okay? You lose something, you turn your back on it because there's something else that you want. Okay? And it might be something that you're trying to keep a secret or on the hush-hush. But you've made your decision in terms of who you want. The next card is the Six of Cups in the reverse, which could mean reconciling with an old love or parting ways with someone that you loved. And again, somebody here is very heartbroken. But you're still in manifestation mode. So for a lot of you, I feel that there's an earth energy because I keep getting this earth energy that's dropped here with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So for a majority of you, I feel you're going to be moving away from earth energy, whether it's their sun, moon, or rising, and you're moving towards another energy here. And it doesn't have to be these specific signs. It could just have the characteristics of these signs. Okay? Both earth and water are very, very loving signs. They're just loving in different ways. They show stability in different ways. Okay. Now, the last card here is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, where there's something that you have put a lot of effort into, but you dropped that because of someone else that you're talking to. Strength card in the reverse. Okay, so you might not feel strongly about what you're doing, but you're moving forward. You're releasing a burden that you felt. You're accepting an offer from someone that you may have unfinished business with. This could be someone you guys have dealt with in the past. And I keep seeing a water sign. But just know that it's going to cause a lot of conflict. Shit is going to hit the fan. My advice is, as long as you're honest with everybody and you're letting this person know, I'm leaving you, I'm interested in somebody else, then you can wash your hands clean and you're done with the situation, okay? But it's when we try to get into a new relationship, when the old one isn't completely over, that, you know, things start hitting the fan. So just make sure, I think this is great because you guys are moving towards something that's really going to make you happy, okay? So it's wonderful. Just make sure that you're going about it in the right way, okay? Make sure that all parties involved are aware of the situation so they're able to choose whether or not this is something that they want to deal with, okay? All right, Sagittarius couples. Let's see what's going on. Okay, what is happening with Sagittarius couples? What is going on with Sagittarius couples? All right, guys. Very strong air energy here. So let's see what's happening. All right, so the energy that we have is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. So with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, there could be a water sign that you guys are dealing with, but all in all, this is somebody who is promiscuous, somebody who's charming but promiscuous, and just very unstable emotionally, just as a person. And with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, there could be something that happened that got you guys upset. Okay, something that made you mad and something that made you kind of like throw a tantrum sort of thing. And again, it could be in reference to what's going on with a possible water sign. But there's someone here who's, well, I feel that both people are overly emotional about something, but let's see what's going on. So the first card we have for your past is the King of Swords. So again, you know, this is a very strong air presence here. The King of Swords is somebody who could be emotionally detached sometimes from certain situations. So it could be an air sign that you guys are dealing with or you taking on this energy. But someone who's kind of cold, they cut off anything that's negative, anything that's not necessary in their lives. And the reason why I respect, you know, the King of Swords so much is that this is somebody who's able to emotionally detach themselves from a situation and still focus on what they need to do. Okay? And whatever's happening here in reference to this air sign or whoever's taking on the energy of this air sign, there's a big gain here with the Ten of Pentacles. All right? But with the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like there's something that you're trying to manifest. There's something that you're trying to bring in. But again, it has the same feel as, you know, the singles spread where something has to be rejected in order for something to continue or in order for something to start. Okay, so I think that's why that King of Swords energy is coming in. Something's getting cut out. Now, it could be an air sign that you're dealing with, but I feel that something's getting cut out here. And with the Nine of Cups, whatever this is, it's making you happy. All right, so we have the Five of Swords. You're happy, but your happiness is bringing conflict. Or it could be the other person's happiness, your partner, that what they did in order to find happiness, you're feeling conflicted about it. All right, we have the Page of Swords here. So there's conflict, but there's direct communication with the Page of Swords here. This is someone that is going to tell you what's on their mind, whether it's good or bad, you're going to hear it. But there's definitely manipulation here. There could be a heartbreak here that someone's kind of suppressing in a sense, okay? And with the Ace of Cups in the reverse, there could be a fallout and possibly an injustice here. Now, the last card that you guys have for your past is the Two of Swords and the Two of Swords upright. So you're having to make a decision between two things here. With the Tower card in the reverse, there is somebody, I'm sorry guys, my phone keeps lighting up, it's distracting. With the Tower card in the reverse, this is when somebody else in your life undergoes a change but it's a very significant change and something that, you know, affects you. Now, it could have been concerning an earth energy, but there's a decision that you make based on a change that someone else has made. And don't worry, I'll get a little deeper into this so it's not so vague. 10 of Cups in the reverse. So, let me just get one more card here. 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. So, I feel that you choose to drop somebody. Okay? Again, this person has switched up on you. You weren't happy. It was unstable. So, you dropped this person in order to find balance. Or they drop you in order to find balance. And there could have been a lot of secrets here in the past. Now, in the present moment, we have the Knight of Swords. So, again, this air energy coming out. But, again, that could just be you guys being very focused on whatever it is that you truly want. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Let me get one more card to see which way that's going to go. Okay. So, we have the Death card, the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, and the 9 of Wands. I feel that there's a situation that's ending here, which is why this Knight of Swords is here to help you cut out the situation. But with every death is a birth, okay? So you guys might literally just slide into a new relationship. That's what I see happening for some of you. And you're at a point where there's a lot of shit hitting the fan. You could be exhausted. You could have a lot of people just questioning you and your moves. Or vice versa. Okay? Because you're going towards wish fulfillment. You know, with the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse, sometimes this could be someone who's a leech, in a sense. But with this, I just think you guys are getting out of one relationship and hopping right into another. Okay? The next card here for your present moment is the High Priestess in the reverse. You're not listening to your higher intuition here. Or you're choosing to ignore it. We have the King of Cups in the reverse, so this could be a promiscuous water sign. Or just someone who's not being honest, juggling people. And we have the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So there's someone here that you guys may have cut off. You know, and that's what the Death card may be about. So someone that you cut off. Whether it was you that was talking to other people or them that was talking to other people, I feel that you guys are the ones that decide to cut them off. Okay? For sure. I keep seeing a very emotional water sign here. It could just be any sign here that's emotional. But the last card here we have for your present moment is the 5 of Wands. So this is causing a bit of tension and a bit of chaos. And there's someone that you may be having a hard time moving away from, or maybe they're having a hard time moving away from you. But it's just something that you know is not going to come in anymore. The ship that you were waiting on, or maybe the ship that they were waiting on with you on it, it's just not coming in. Okay, so there's a sense of burden here. Now, moving forward, we have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, which is your energy. Now, the Knight of Wands in the reverse is very similar to the King of Cups in the reverse or the Knight of Cups in the reverse. It's someone who's charming but promiscuous, okay? And there's something that, you know, this would be your energy, so it could show that some of you are holding on to more than one person. But it's like you're working through it. You're trying to be strong about it. You may be starting something new here and not taking an offer from someone else, but I feel that there's going to be like that gray overlap area where you're still dealing with both people. Just be careful, because if that's the case, it's going to come out. All right? And those secrets are probably going to lead to a lot more tension. 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. The secret's going to come out and someone's really going to be left out in the cold. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you could have someone from the past, you know, past lover that maybe came in, and that's why you have to release someone or they have to release you. But yeah, someone's being rejected here. Someone's being let go of. Okay, and it could be you guys just kind of taking a break from everything. Now, the last card here is a Hanged Man in the reverse. So with the Hanged Man in the reverse, you know, this is you guys moving forward from a situation that you may have felt stuck in. Again, there's something here that's being dropped, but I don't think that you guys are alone at the end of this. The Magician in the reverse. Wish fulfillment. So there's manipulation here, and there's a fallout, and you know, I don't know everyone's situation personally, but manipulation, a fallout, something ending, but it's so that you guys can get your wish fulfillment, and it's something you're going to stand your ground with. You just might keep it a secret. Okay? But, I mean, the good thing is it shows that you're removing yourself from a toxic situation and starting something that you're going to be very passionate about. All right? So that's really good. So that's not too bad. Like I said, the same advice I had for singles, just let people know what's going on so that you're not adding anything to your karmic plate. If it's you guys that are juggling, or whether it's this other person that's juggling, just make sure your intentions are out there so that nothing comes to like bite you in the ass in the future. Or, you know, for those cross watching, if that's your case, you know, do that as well. Now, as a reminder, so the information about the tickets, the event, it's going to be in White Plains, New York. I have the link for it below in the description. And then I am offering one-on-one tarot lessons as well. So for those, whether you're a beginner, you've never touched a tarot deck, intermediate, or advanced, I'm willing to work with all of you. And in the description below, I put the decks that I personally recommend. When it comes to buying a deck, I would just suggest, you know, typing in, you know, tarot decks on Google or something, and just look at all the images. Whatever speaks to you, whatever calls you, that's the deck that you should be using, okay? And then for those looking for personal readings, it's always my intention to get things out within 5 days, okay? But it's going to be 7 to 10 days at absolute most, and that's only because sometimes life is crazy, things happen, and I like to give myself that little safety cushion. Okay, so if you guys do get a reading, please just be very, very patient. I don't forget anything. I see everything. Once you send, you know, the payment and you email me, I have it. I don't always answer the same day, but I am always working. It just makes it hard because I'll have a lot of people message me asking where the readings are, and they had just gotten it like a day or two prior, and then it's just my emails just pile up, and I get really flustered, and I kind of just collapse. Okay, I know I'm so dramatic. But yeah, so if you just get a reading, just I'll confirm with you that I got it. It may take me a day or two at most to confirm, but I'll confirm that I got it, and just wait it out. If you wake up the 11th morning and you don't have the reading, then by all means, harass the shit out of me. But until then, please just let me work, and if you let me work, then I can work faster, okay? Thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and anything you need, I will leave all my information in the description. Take care, Sag.